I'm pleased to welcome you to this session of innovation and emerging technologies in rigid plastics and packaging. Today, we will hear from the industry leaders who are advancing sustainable materials, manufacturing innovations, quality inspection systems, and next-generation PET technologies. Our goal in the next 60 minutes is to surface practical insights that companies can use to reduce material use, improve production efficiency, and accelerate circularity.
Before going to the focus of my presentation, I will spend a few words introducing the company I am working for. So SACMI was born 107 years ago and founded by 9 people. Today, we serve the market with 70 companies and more or less 5,000 people worldwide, including, of course, India, here in SACMI Mumbai, but also other locations around this beautiful and reigning country. We are a multi-business group covering several industries, including ceramics, chocolate processing, primary and secondary packaging, and rigid packaging. In the rigid packaging division, business unit, we manufacture machine and complete turnkey line, production line, for plastic and metal closures, containers, plastic containers, and of course, PET preforms. I am part of the rigid packaging division with responsible on vision inspection solutions, which we started to develop almost 35 years ago. And over the years, we built up many different solutions for many different products, like also metal packaging, containers, plastic closures, and preforms, of course. About preforms, today we have quite a complete wide range of solutions, high speed, low speed.
As we move forward. AGR International has been serving the quality control in the food and beverage market for 99 years. I'm proud to be part of that heritage, and we will be celebrating a century serving the market with their quality control needs and all the innovations that new technology provides. For decades, the industry has been talking about one thing. Even in today's discussion, we've been talking about it. The thing is called quality. We measure it, we inspect it, and we improve it. But the question to ask ourselves is the process and the speed in which we do this good enough? Or do we need to think of it differently? And that is the challenge that we're going to talk about today. So the agenda at a high level that we have is we will look at the industry trends, how things are being done today, why we feel it is not sufficient enough, and what must change to be able to move forward to meet the needs of the industry today. So the environment around bottle manufacturing has fundamentally changed because there are words that we hear constantly. The first one is sustainability. We heard about it a lot. We also read in a news article that just came about from Global Data that said sustainability is not a competitive advantage. Rather, it is an entry to do business. What that means is sustainability must be in the DNA of the processes, the people, and the entire company. And that is what we need to pay attention to. We talked about how lightweighting can really reduce carbon.
Rigid, heavy-duty handles for containers like these 20-liter bubble top bottles for multiple use. More features integrated on the neck of a container. This is whatever you see here in silver is PET. So we have the round chime on top for stackability. We have the handles integrated, and also we have a tube for a safety valve installation. So, integrated handles. Now let's look at some examples of the larger sizes of PET containers that our machines have been producing. 20-liter stackable containers for chemicals and edible oils. A 50-liter drum with integrated handles for milk. A 50-liter open-mouth drum for chemicals. This is a 60-liter conical-based container used in Australia for home brewing of beer, also with integrated handles. And this is the world record on size of PET container, an open-mouth drum of 120 liters with 400 millimeter neck. So this has been a taster of the portfolio of products that have been produced on our machines. Even though the machines can produce smaller sizes of bottles, the productivity has not been so great. So we have developed, since our basic machines usage, two new technologies. One is a technology that goes beyond the 120-liter size of PET containers, and one that gives much higher productivity on smaller containers. So I will first briefly...
This is Ayanish Sen. I'm Chief Purchasing Officer of Alternicq Limited, formerly known as Manjushri Technopack Limited. Today we will be, in the next few minutes, talking on the regulatory framework around plastics. But before I start talking on that, let me take you back to the February end of 2026. What were we seeing at that point of time? The sudden US-Iran war broke out, and we saw a complete VUCA effect around the world. 20% of the global crude flow got stopped suddenly. And it also affected the whole supply chain for the downstream products. Companies who are affected by this straight away went into the writing board, wanted to redo and understand their business risks, business continuity situations, and what happened within the last 2 months was a massive change, a complete volatile situation. Prices went skyrocketing, supplies didn't happen, materials did not reach. People were just harping around to ensure that they run their production and serve their customers. Interestingly, the next supply chain shock probably will not be about oil. It might well be about recycled content. Companies which has been silently and focused way doing their bit.
So Ramya, what is the plan for the lunch?
Well, looks like we have about 20 minutes, unfortunately.